Guys, welcome to Friday's daily video. Today's video is sponsored by Alice from Germany. It's already her second video and more will come. So thank you, Alice, very much for your support and that everybody can watch my board analysis from the previous rounds. So from yesterday we know that the topic will be about the slam bidding, and today it's about if we should show extra, if we should Cuebid, or if we just should resign on trying for a slam. So let's have a look what are today's boards. Okay, I just moved myself a bit. And we have the 13 count hand, semi-balanced hand, 5-4 majors. So we will just bid spades and hearts and see what partner has. Okay, so one spade, partner bids 2 clubs, which is forcing to game in my setup, and unfortunately like any kind of the hand. So we just bid 2 hearts to show our shape, and partner jumps to 3 spades, which shows like a strong hand. So 14 plus with a spade fit. This is the strongest raised partner can do. And now the question really is if we should keep bidding or not. I mean, keep bidding we of course do, but we have 2 options. Either we bid 4 spades, which actually based on Argin is 12 to 13 high card points, but bridge is not about high card points. In bridge you need tricks, and that's what high card points doesn't evaluate very well, because the high cards doesn't include the distribution. So it's a combination of both, and once you have a semi-balanced or better, you should count your losers. And in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 theoretical losers. So in order to make a slam, we actually need 5 honors, 5 useful honors, or to get rid of the losers by discarding it on the length. But in clubs and diamonds we don't have that much support. If partner is having king queen in diamonds, we might discard a club, but then we need exactly the ace of clubs. So ace, queen, ace, that's 10, ace and a king, that's already 17 high card points, and with such hand partner should probably keep bidding further. Another way how you can decide if to Cuebid or not is that when you have 6 losers and extra, so your losers are third rounds, then you can show the Cuebid. But right now I have only 1 loser on third round and 3 losers on aces, and 3 minus 1 is actually 2. So we have 6 losers and 2 minuses for the aces losers. So that should be already downgrading to 7 losers. If we have 6 losers plus with 1 plus, so that means that we will have 1 more loser on the queen than on the ace, we should already start Cuebiding. Once you have 2 losers on third round more, you should upgrade the hand with 1 more loser. So if we have 5 losers, it's a maximum of an opening, so we definitely should be driving to a slam. If you have 6 losers, you need to adjust if you Cuebid or not. And with this hand I find out that I have actually a minimum hand, 6 and 2 minuses, which is actually downgrading to 7 losers, and that's a minimum hand, so that's 4 spades. See, and that's actually the difference. So if you have 7 losers, you just resign on playing slam. If partner has extra, he will keep bidding. If you have 6 losers, good 6 losers, or a little bit extra, you Cuebid. And if you have 5 losers and partner shows a strong hand, you should force to a slam. So yes, you can Cuebid, but if partner doesn't take the initiative by going into 4-no trumps or to a slam, you should do that afterwards. So this is how you can evaluate if to go to a slam or not. And you see that we have a spade loser, we don't have a heart loser, we don't have a diamond loser, and we might have or might not have the club loser. So this slam is 50-50. And see that partner is having 15 high cards, we are having 13, so it's 28. So that actually is exactly what it will be probably on the score sheet, 50-50 who goes to a slam or who doesn't. And this is a little bit based on luck if the finesse is on or not. So either way, you will win or lose around 8 imps on this board, based on the finesse. So the card play is pretty simple. You just try to draw trumps. It's better that you cash one of the honors in the hand where you have 2 of them, that if they split 4-0, I can still finesse the 10. And see that the 10 drops. So actually that's it. I can draw the trumps and at the end just play the finesse. Okay, 4 of diamonds. Sometimes that can signals from the defenders can help you, but we don't have another option. We cannot discard all 3 clubs, so I just have to play the finesse. There is no squeeze actually possible because we cannot discard the hard loser. And see, the finesse is off, so everybody who stayed low will win. I'm guessing like 6, maybe 7, because some people will go higher and will lose around 10. That will be my guess if I didn't play the board before, but I did, and you can see now that I didn't succeed. I didn't do my analysis. I didn't evaluate my hand well. I was a bit aggressive, and instead of winning 5, I lost 8. And that's actually a big difference at the end in the final score. So if you have a look on the frequencies, 3 spades doubled. Wow. Well, no, wait, it's the wrong one. So here we are, 116 players plus plus 2 extra actually reached 6 spades and lost 8, and 250 players stayed low. See that it's 2/3, 1/3, because we had only 28 high card points. Still, the slam was 50-50. So if the slam will be on, it will be the other way around, the imps. Yeah, so we will win +8 and they will lose 4 or 5, something like that. There is one more board which actually came up in this round of the team tournament. So let's have a look. Okay, here we go. So again, we have a semi-balanced hand with 12 high cards, so very similar, but this time we have only 6 spades, so not a 2-suiter but 1-suiter. So actually we bid kind of the same by opening 1 spade, rebidding spades to show extra. Partner shows 5 hearts, we don't have a fit, so we want to show a minimum. 3 spades jump would show extras, and partner is raising us to 3 spades. So now we know a little bit more than in the previous board, because partner is having 5 hearts and a spade fit. So actually he can cover our club loser by discarding it on hearts or actually trumping it. But again, you should do the same analysis. So if we have 7 losers, we should go 4 spades. If we have 6 losers, good 6 losers, maybe a little bit extra, we Cuebid. And if we have 5 losers, we should drive into a slam. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 theoretical losers. So this is a very simple bid with 4 spades, and you actually end up playing on 4 spades. And if we have a look in the dummy, so again, no spade loser, no hard loser, no club loser, and see again 50-50 chance on the ace of diamonds. Again, we don't have that many options, although one more option is if opponents are having like queen jack third in one hand, or queen jack doubleton. So this is actually a little bit better slam, or the ace of diamonds on side. So all the time you should combine both chances. So you just draw trumps and you try if the queen jack in hearts drops or not. Trying the double finesse is not actually a wise idea, because it's very probable that one honor is with East, but see that the Jack nor the Queen drops, so you actually don't have that many chances. One more thing where you might actually take a little bit extra is to strip. Okay, but for that we didn't unblock soon enough. That we just rough the heart, rough the spade, rough the club, and then exit with the diamond. But now I'm actually on the wrong side ending up. But the chance that there will be a singleton queen or singleton aces in diamonds when we have 5 is not very high. So we just try the diamond X-pass and pray that the ace of diamonds is off, because we stayed in 4 spades. And see that again we will be lucky on this board that the slam is not there unless they lead a diamond. And that's it. So see that there were 2 boards on 50-50. This one was even a little bit higher, better than 50-50, and neither of them were there. And see that I was quite optimistic in that round and reached the slam 2 and actually lost 9 imps instead of winning 9 imps. And you see that now the most played contract is actually 6 spades. So people evaluate the hand much better, like than the previous rounds, because and you also see that the slam is better than the previous rounds. Still a bit unlucky, and if one worked and the other one doesn't, it's 50-50, and the score at the end should be equal. But because of these 2 boards, and well, of course, a little bit others, I end up in the -17. And actually only these 2 boards cost me 30 imps. So if I got lucky and the aces and kings will be the other way around, instead of -13 I will have -17, I will have +13. So this is how that might work if you Cuebid or not, and in the long run it should actually pay it off, because you will be into the good slams and you won't be into those slams which are based on the finesse or even a little bit less, which in the long run will be probably not bringing you into a positive scores, just because not many people will reach that slam. So hope that you have enjoyed. If you did, then don't forget to push the thumb button, subscribe to the video if you didn't do so. You might support me and actually sponsor these videos so everybody can watch for free. And see you next week in the following videos. Take care and stay safe.